Hi. Today I would like to talk to you about source transformation for independent sources, and the two main are voltage. Okay, so we have plus minus. Let's say 10 volts and 5 ohms, and this is voltage. Okay, voltage source, and we also have a current source. We will here use also with circle, and say 1 amp, and this one should be 10 ohms. Okay, so our goal for this example that I will go is to do transformation between these two. This is a current. Okay, current source. Okay, so I will draw a circuit and then we'll start to see what is our task. Okay, so we have example here, one, and our task here will be to find current that goes through this branch. Okay, so our first goal is to simplify this circuit, and we're gonna do that by this transformation. So we're gonna turn this one into the voltage one, so current source into voltage source. And how we're gonna do that? Basically we just turn them. So we need voltage, so this is equal, we multiply current with resistance, okay, this one here, and we will have 10 volts. Important thing to remember is that the value of this one doesn't change, but does change his place in the circuit. So when we redraw this circuit here, then it will look something like this. Not something, it will look like this one. Okay, so just rewrite the values that we have, and okay, so don't sorry, I'm keep drawing resistance like Europe sign, but anyway, this one that is 5, and also we do this current that we are looking for, and now that will look like this one. Okay, so 5, this one is 10. Now this will not be any more current, will be voltage that we calculate here. Also the plus will be on the side where is this arrow pointing, so that will be, we told that is 10 volts. Okay, so our this simple circuit is now this circuit, and what we can do here next is so now our next thing that we can do, we can actually simplify this circuit by adding this resistance. So we have here a series, so let's mark them like R5 and 10. Okay, so that will be R5 plus R10. Okay, don't mind my accent with R. And let's say it's 5 and 10, and that will be 15 ohms. Okay, so this circuit now will look a little bit different. So we will have two voltage sources and by two resistors. Okay, so the circuit will look like this. Okay, we have here pam, pam, pam. Okay, don't forget this one, that we still looking for the current in this one. Okay, and now it will be 1. So we told that is as we remember, that is 15 here. Okay, here is 5, here stays 5, here is 10, and also this one is 10. Important thing is to remember that to remind you that place of the resistors is changing, as you can see here, so it's not anymore here, it's here, but the value stays the same. So now we need to simplify this, and we've done that with this. Okay, sorry. Our next task will be to make another transformation, and this time turn this one into current voltage. Okay, the current voltage, current sources. Sorry, my English is rusty here, but I will try. So here E is equal voltage divided by resistance, and we will have here 10 divided by 5, and the current will be 2 amps for this one. Then we're gonna do this one here. Okay, we're going to do this one, and also we will use the Ohm's law formula, so it will be 10 divided by 15. Okay, so we can short it with 5, and then we will have 2/3, and that will be after dividing 0.67 amps. Okay, so this circuit doesn't look like this anymore. It will change his shape. Did I say that correct? Sorry, it was changed design. So the next circuit will be like this. We have current. Okay, so here where was 10, it is now 2, and also the arrow pointing up because the plus is up, so it will be 2, and also this resistance will be here parallel. Okay, it is still 5 ohms. Don't forget this one to redraw here. Okay, but we'll give here sign for the current that we are looking for to not make any confusion. Also this one goes here, and let's draw first resistance, and we told it's 15, as you remember. Okay, and also we have current source, as also plus is up, so the current, this is arrow current goes up, so it will be 0.67 amps. Okay, so this is our new circuit design. Now what we can do here, we can add those two sources, and that will be there we will add them, and because they have the same direction, and also will stay positive because we are just adding them. So let's say, so the current source will be, let's say, 2 amps plus 0.78 amps. Okay, sorry for my writings. Okay, and we have 2 plus 0.67 amps, and that will be 2.67 amps. Okay, next thing that we can do, we can add this one and this one. We still holding this easily isolated because we need a current through this resistance. So what we can do, since they are parallel, okay, 5 and 15, so R5 15 will be R5 multiplied with 15, and R5 adding by R15. Also somewhere you can find the mark like 5, those parallel lines 15. Okay, that is not wrong, but if your professor looking for other, then you should use this one here. Okay, what we can do here, we said it's 5 15, 5 multiplied with 15, 5 adding 15, that will be 75 divided by 20. Okay, and the result will be 3.75 ohms. Okay, so this is our value, and now we have to redraw our circuit. So after redrawing, we have next one, and that will be one source, and also pointing up, and we told that is 2.67 amps. Also we adding parallel resistance, that is 3.75 ohms, and also don't forget this one here that comes, and also we have it here. Okay, that we are still looking for the current in this line. Okay, so this is our circuit. Now what we can do, because it's a little harder since we know the first Kirchhoff law for the currents, now our next thing is to transform this one source and into the voltage source. Okay, so since this my side is have this print from the other side, I will use this paper here. So this circuit we are transforming into voltage circuit. Okay, and what we can do here, so this one goes to, we use formula, as you remember, voltage is equal to current multiplied with resistance. Okay, that's it. Okay, so let's say it's a 2.67 amps multiplied with 3.67 multiplied, okay, ohms, and the result will be 10.0125, and we can say that take some values, that will be 10 volts. So our current doesn't look like this anymore, it will look like this one, also because this arrow pointing up, so that plus will be up, and that will be 10 volts as we counted here. As you remember, we will change the position of this one, but the value will stay the same, so it will be here drawn, and sorry, okay, it's the same, so it will, okay, let me correct this one. Okay, so we said it's plus here, minus it's 10 volts, and this one here will be, as we told, 3.75 ohms. Okay, and now this one comes also, we can't forget him, it's 5 ohms, and we are looking for the current in this branch. Okay, so since that we have one simple circuit, then we will just apply the law, Kirchhoff's law, second one. So we are looking for the current here, and the formula will be 10 minus 3.75 E multiplied with E minus 5 multiplied with E with the current, it's equals 0. Okay, so it will be 10 minus 8.75 current multiplied current equals 0. Then that will be 10 is equal 8.75 E. We can swap these places, that will be 8.75 E multiplied with E is equal 10. Then the current will be 10 divided by 8.75, and that will be 1.114 amps. So we have this one simple circuit. It came from all this all the way here, so that we calculated here. If you have any questions, please follow up with the questions. in the comment section or write me email. Bye.